Hey guys, Omni here. We are back with Superman and Lois, episode 5. This is the final episode before the show goes on break. Taking its place next week is going to be Supergirl, which is going to be going into its final season. I don't remember if they said when exactly this is going to return. I know they put out a date, but I don't remember when it actually is supposed to be. So the production of the show got shut down due to COVID-related issues, so they put it on pause. They brought up the release of Supergirl's final season just to kind of fill that time slot. So we got some time before we catch back up with the story. So hope this is a banger episode. So last episode, we figured out that Morgan Edge has been mining X-Kryptonite, which gives non-Kryptonians superpowers. And we've seen that his assistant has this ability, has at least been powered up. We saw we can assume that that's also what happened to the guy that she killed in the previous episode that was attacking the woman in the motel room in episode 3. So things are getting kind of crazy. Of course, the canister apparently at the mining area where the kids were having that party in the first few episodes where Jordan's powers let loose that heat vision that blew up that casket or whatever, it apparently contained some phosphorescent version of that. And that's what kind of started to give Tag his powers, this shakiness, this involuntary kind of like jittering. Kind of reminded me of the episode Jitters from Smallville, which is a kind of nice little throwback. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but kind of similar thing. You know, shaking into super strength and then he's zipping around and all that stuff. You know, we got tensions raising with General Lane as well, with Superman not being able to adequately balance his work-life relationship and everything like that, especially with his family, and then everything that happened with Thaddeus Kilgrave. There's definitely some tensions, and we see some of what Lex was saying seep into Lane's head, and he starts opening up a new project, 7734, which we know, at least from what we've looked into from the comics and whatnot, this is his own like fallback contingency initiative to protect Earth from extraterrestrial forces or supernatural forces in the events that they don't have Superman on their side, which right now seems to be quite often, since Superman's not able to keep up with manage his priorities and keeping his family safe, being there for his family, and then keeping Metropolis and the world safe. Which I really like how they're approaching this. I really like how they're tackling the issues of being the Superman and what responsibilities come with that and what responsibilities it just kind of, I just like how they're tackling this. I like everything about this show right now. There's not an aspect of this show that I don't enjoy at this point. They even made me care about the Lana Lang storyline and all that in the last episode too. It's really strong, really strong. I really enjoy it. Guys, we're going to be diving into this episode. Remember, full unedited reactions are available on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel itself, gives you access to that as well as all the other DC shows that we cover here on the channel, as well as the MCU shows, the Star Wars stuff that's going to be coming down the pipeline. Nothing on there just yet. You know, I started this whole thing just after Cobra Kai wrapped up, so it's pretty much just everything from the middle of January onward. So WandaVision and everything else that's come out this year so far, we've been keeping up with, though. But we're going to go ahead and dive into this episode. And here we go. I really like the soundtrack, the score to this show. Recent uptick in Superman activity across the globe.
So, is that why you've been Supermaning all week? So you free up some time to go to this?
It's a tradition. It goes all the way back to 1949 when Smallville was established.
I've been hearing about this from your dad since we first started dating.
Bedtime stories to help you sleep or what? Either way, it doesn't sound like much of a festival.
The food stands alone. Funnel cakes, fried cheese curds.
Sounds so fucking good right now.
Every year they have the Sugar Bowl stand. They make chocolate bacon.
His excitement. Oh, God. So good.
Hey, I'm glad she's finally able to come visit.
Look, the Harvest Fest.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all of you are gonna love it.
Dude, I love Tyler.
Corn.
We're gonna love it.
Go, let's go. Corn.
Like he can't even write himself.
I know it's kind of hokey, but it has its own kind of specialness.
You sound like my dad.
Maybe want to go together?
Like Like from beginning to end?
That is how I understand the concept of together.
Oh my god, dude.
He would love to go with you.
Jonathan, MVP
Yeah,
as always.
yeah,
Oh
I
my
would love
god.
to go. What? What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Eliza. Hey, Eliza, can we please just talk about this? Welcome to Smallville, the place where you get dumped over the phone, right?
Why does the world keep shitting on Jonathan?
Sharon Powell's here. She okay? Yeah, she's okay, actually. And so's her son.
What the hell?
You don't remember what happened?
This is some X-Files shit here.
So happy that he's back. All this other stuff, it just doesn't matter anymore.
Sharon, someone tried to kill you.
There's just no more story to tell anymore. We just came to say
that
thank
is.
you for your time.
Hmm.
And we will figure it out, but for now, let's just be happy she got our son.
I love these two.
It appears we've successfully located Lois Lane, Captain Luthor. Are you certain this is the best course of action?
I am. One thing I know for sure about that.
Oh my god, he's so fucking downgraded, man. Is he in an RV?
Glad you're back.
Yep, got a happy ending.
I'll go get the rest of the bags.
Luthor, there's something wrong. I don't know. I feel off. I need to see you. Now.
Oh, no. Oh!
See? No alarms. Let's get out of here as fast as we can. Easy now. Some real high-end equipment.
What you need to put back.
I think you got the wrong idea here.
Dude, fuck off. Bitch, please! Hell yeah.
Put it back.
Oh, dude. Hmm.
Where's Mitch? Thought he was with you. Arm around my shoulder.
Suit up, man.
Close one, boss. Say, is that Frost?
Hmm. I wonder if that's gonna go anywhere.
Guys, got your favorite pizza?
I'm not hungry. Eliza jumped in this morning.
First breakups are rough. Pretty much crawled into an REO Speedwagon rabbit hole.
Speedwagon?
Never mind.
Is he gonna be okay?
You know it's not looking good. So unless you got any more questions.
Have you seen this guy anywhere near the center? Derek Powell?
I might have seen him come around back.
Get his mom and get her to the Gazette right now.
On it.
Miss Light? I've been looking for you.
So you're a reporter.
That's right. Marcus Bridgewater.
Sounds vaguely familiar. Politico?
Hmm.
Used to work at Luthor Corps.
Lex Luthor, the only human being worse than Morgan Edge.
Guy, definitely has a secret.
So what exactly brings a Reuters tech?
Just want to be on Team Lois.
Not sure I have much of a roster these days.
Still have Superman.
So what is it you have on Morgan Edge?
Nothing yet, but I think I may have found a way to get a look inside the mines. The less you know, the better.
Well, if you manage to dig something up, give me a call.
Dude, this is some tense shit, man.
He sent me a text. I mean, I just got him back, and out of nowhere, he needs space.
Any chance I can see that text?
Sure.
afford it these days.
Smart.
Mind if I leave early to meet up with Sarah at Harvest Fest?
Any chance this meetup is like a date?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes! I'm not like you, and I'm not like Superboy over there, okay? In this town, it is my kryptonite. I hate it.
Dad, Brian Kelso's older brother has a place, so maybe I could just stay with them.
No, you're not going to stay with the Kelsons.
You know what? Maybe I'll just do it anyways then, because that's what Jordan did with football, and you let him get away with it. Whatever. Jordan,
Oh, god damn it.
Doc's a little worried that the lung damage might be permanent.
Oh, God. Have you been drinking?
Yeah, you know, me and Tamara and the boys, I mean, we went out and had a drink in his honor.
Smells like you had a little more than one.
God, this is making me hungry. And want to just waste a shit ton of money on games Noah rigged.
I started that fire. If he finds out it was me.
Nothing is going to happen to you. Follow me.
You want to really make things hot? Come with me.
Gotcha.
Oh my god. Ugh. I don't want anything to happen to her. I wonder if it's like irradiating them with a solar radiation, or if that's the X-Kryptonite. Can't really tell.
And he's been drinking.
What? You've been drinking?
What?
Your dad can smell it. I can smell it. The whole town can smell it.
It's not that big a deal. Excuse me?
He's got super smell.
Chrissy, now is not a good time. Where there's this crazy Bride of Frankenstein machine.
Oh. Shit. The hell?
What is this?
Protect the asset.
Yeah, I think that's the X-Kryptonite powering that thing. Oh. Oh, that's one way to do it. Dude.
There's two of them.
It appears so.
What did they do to you? Resurrected me, Kal-El. You're not alone anymore.
He just said Kal-El, so he knows his name. I don't think it's public information that his name's Kal-El. Or maybe it is, I don't... Could be wrong. I still find this fucking hilarious. Again, that's red flash. It's gotta have some sort of like red solar radiation tied into it. Because of course he would come prepared to fight Superman.
I can help you. No, you can't. I'm already dead.
Oh, going full on extremist. Ooh. Body couldn't handle the powers, maybe. Oh no, he's gonna see him and think he killed him. Maybe. And just feed into his paranoia. Maybe not.
I'm really sorry. And I promise that...
Stop. It's okay. This is your one get out of jail free card. Jonathan, I told you I know how you feel, and I do. When I was just a couple years older than you, I did leave home.
Why?
Lots of reasons. The main one was that I needed to become someone else.
All right, it's getting late. You better go upstairs before we change our minds about that punishment.
Thanks, Dad.
So, softy.
I know.
Just wish that we could replace everything that was lost in the fire.
We already have.
What? How?
Morgan Edge.
Oh, or well, he kind of did start the fire, and indirectly.
That this is not the Lois Lane from your world.
Everything about her is the same. Everything except she married someone else.
Oh. What the fuck? Holy.
There are other variables that you have not.
Goddamn. Lex just kidnaps one of the kids. Oh! Oh, someone did. What the fuck?
Hi. What did you do to me? What?
What the fuck?
I want the truth. What did you do to me?
Do you understand how dangerous this can be?
He's not ready for this.
I mean, there's a huge break, so we can watch this real quick.
Powers come with responsibility. I need you to get that.
I thought these powers would bring me closer to people. All they do is bring me farther away.
Something sinister is going on here.
To figure out what's
May
wrong.
18th.
I need to incapacitate a threat.
Take him out! Wait, wait!
Superman and Lois. New episodes return Tuesday, May 18th.
Oh my god. You're gonna do that to me while we're waiting for this show to come back? Are you serious? Hold on. I want to see what was on Tag's shirt. What that emblem was. It looks like it just says Department of Defense, but I can't make it out. Yeah, I couldn't actually get a good shot of it, so I don't know. Oh, dude. This is some shit. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. Why we gotta do this? Why you gotta do this? It's okay. I understand. I mean, it's COVID, man. You gotta be safe. I want everybody safe. I want these to be completed in a healthy manner. So it's whatever. I'm just excited. I can't wait to pick back up with this May 18th. So like 3 months away before we can pick back up. Damn. Is that right? 2 months away. 2 months away before we can pick back up. Yeah, man, I really like this episode. Another kind of slowly paced one. I like we're building out the story, building out the what's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of following the breadcrumbs of the story. You know, finally got to see some tension, I guess, as we had been building. Finally, all this is finally built up to a point where we have an episode where Jonathan finally has to release some of his frustration. And it's very relatable. I mean, it's again, I think this show's doing a really good job. And while it can seem forced and like we've got a little bit of a repetitive cycle of, you know, Jonathan snaps, somebody snaps. At the end of it, we make up. Kind of routine going on here. As far as the structure of the show so far. Each time they do it, it just feels like real. Because, I mean, you go through those cycles and, I mean, it's just, again, I know a lot of people are going to harp on it because of the show, but I'm sorry. I think it captures teenagers and the way they're erratic with their behavior very well, especially at this age, especially with everything they're going through. I've went through many moves and it just makes things harder and harder. I mean, he went through a breakup. He's seen Jordan pretty much succeed in all the ways that he can't. He's got a date today. He's well loved on the football team. And he's not, and he just lost his girlfriend. He's not near any of his friends. He's making friends, and Jonathan is struggling. He is, and it's for his brother, and it's the reason this all happened. And I like the parallel with Clark's past, his adolescence, and how he kind of echoed some of those similar sentiments. And he understands. And of course, we uncovered a little bit more of Morgan Edge's thing. So he's got this machine that I guess recharges them. Now it says like resurrected, and we heard Morgan Edge use that term. Does he just mean reborn? What does he mean? Was he dead? Did he die in the mines and they used it to like give him temporary Kryptonian powers just to bring his body back to life? Because Leslie seems to not be having any issues with it. But this guy and maybe even Tag are kind of struggling with it a little bit, especially Tag. Tag coming out in the end surprised the shit out of me. How do you get away from the people that are? What if he's part of? What if he's become part of General Lane's 7734? Did he escape? Was he unleashed intentionally? And why? The whole subplot with Lex was really interesting. Or with Captain Luthor. We don't know necessarily that it's Lex yet. But this alternate timeline where he was a hero, he was a soldier, he served with General Lane, and not only that, he was also married to Lois in a world where Superman's evil, and now he's over here. Lois is everybody he loved is sided with his enemy in this world, even though it's just completely opposite, and he just can't, because of everything he's been through, he just can't differentiate that, and he's like stuck in this. And I'm wondering if he's going to have a moment where he turns around in this, or is it going to be like one of those moments where he dies in his realization? Like by the time he realizes it, there's maybe like a sacrifice or something like that, or is he just going to ride this till he dies, ride this until he's proven wrong? What's going to happen? We got at least acknowledgement of our world's Lex. I think that's the closest thing aside from the opening of the season, which called back to Crisis and the multiverse itself. That kind of, at least, there's been very minimal hints of its connective tissue to the rest of the world, and I'm still waiting on some of those come in. And we know David Ramsey is going to be directing one of the later episodes as part of a 5-episode crossover involving him. I don't know how many of the show's characters are going to cross over. I know that David Ramsey is going to be making multiple guest appearances on each of the shows, excluding Black Lightning and I think Stargirl, which I think will probably be out by that point. I'm not sure. Of course, I don't know. So I'm really curious how this is all going to tie together, man. With that ending, with that build up, with him also interacting with Lois was really interesting. Him pretending to be a reporter and following this thing when he's just tracking Superman and all that. On top of that, I love his murder RV. I love it, man. It's so funny, especially considering how badass he showed up in that ship, in that armor. He's got neither of those things now. Or at least he doesn't have the resources to power the armor, but he destroyed the ship. A little bit of a downgrade. But then we saw, like I said, I pointed out, when he shot that rocket, it seemed specifically designed. In a world where Superman's evil, I'm sure they developed this technology. They haven't said it once in this, but you know, red solar radiation drains Superman's powers. So when his ship exploded and he self-destructed it on Clark, it gave off a giant red flash. So, and then that rocked Clark till he fell all the way to Earth and cratered. And then, of course, he shot that RPG, which blew up in another red blast. I imagine he's equipped with a lot more than just kryptonite, a lot more weapons that are designed specifically to assault Kryptonians. So it's a lot of fun. I'm really liking this setup. I'm really liking the intrigue, and I really want to know what Morgan Edge's end game and goal is here. Is he actually resurrecting people, or just building his own little army? Why are some stable and why are some not? Also like the bits, I like how they're kind of playing this will they, won't they with Sarah and, is it Sarah? Is her name Sarah? I don't remember. Sarah? Sam? I don't remember. Cushing's daughter. Why can't I remember her name? I know it was an S name. And Jordan. And then I actually liked and sympathized with the moments we saw with Kyle in this even more. And I like how they're not making any of these people bad. Like, they're making everybody multidimensional, and I really love that about this show. I like it. I love the show so much, man. It's getting some CW-isms in there, of course, with the teen drama and all that stuff, but it fits in the narrative and the story that's being told. I mean, they're raising 14-year-old boys. This shit's going to happen. Anyway, that's been my thoughts on the episode, so I'm going to pass it off to you guys. What did you guys think of this episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below so we can carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, Full unedited reactions are available on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, we're covering all the DC shows. We're covering the stuff that's dropping on Disney Plus. Lots of other things we're covering. All those full unedited reactions are also available over there. Huge shout out to legend patron Mandy Sherritt for your support, and everybody else who's been joining over there and supporting the Discord, in the comments, and the likes. Speaking of DC stuff, check out my reactions to the Snyder Cut. All the proceeds from those videos are going to be going towards the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and is in accordance with the movement that got it released to us in the first place. I think it's a great moment right now to be a DC fan, though Warner Brothers seems to be just as shaky as ever. So I'm glad we're getting stuff like this. I'm glad we still have us Arrowverse fans. Our stuff still just fine here, but I love the Snyder Cut. I loved everything. If it's DC, I try my best to like at least give it a shot, man. Anyway, let's pick back up whenever this show returns. Next week we'll be picking up on Tuesday with Supergirl taking its slot, and we'll go from there. So either I will see you then, or I'll see you May 18th. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.